All right, give me a mic check.
1, 2, 3.
Good job. That works.
Is the necklace gonna hit the mic and disturb?
No, as long as she doesn't touch it, it should be fine.
I'm clutching my pearls.
Yes, literally.
Thank you for meeting me. I appreciate it. It took a while to get here because, I mean, you're busy. You're busy.
Oh,
I'm not
my
complaining.
goodness.
I mean, it's like you hit the ground running once everything,
did.
once all that happened and all of that. So first, I just wanted, what's your name?
My name is Jamie Polk.
Jamie Polk. What do you go by?
I go by Jamie.
Jamie. So if I see you on the street, you can be like, hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
okay. When we relax, I
Yeah,
might call you Jamie, but if I see you in the building, then I'll be
You'll
like,
say,
Miss Polk,
or
Mrs.
Dr. Polk.
Dr. Polk.
What you say?
Well, I mean, hey, I like this. This is going to be a good one. All right, so where are you from, Dr. Polk?
I am originally from Waterloo, Iowa.
How did you get here?
Don't
Where
you
is
dare.
that?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Where is Waterloo, Iowa?
Oh, Waterloo, Des Moines is
Okay.
the capital, near Illinois.
Okay.
Rockford area, Rockford, Illinois, most may know, but born and raised.
How did you get here to Oklahoma?
My husband, military, actually towards the end of his career,
Okay.
retired in Fort Sill, and one of the nicest things he has ever said to me is, "You have followed me, I'll follow you.
Oh.
Where do we go?" And I said, "We stay right here." And the reason being, in education, as you move from duty station to duty station, you have to relearn the culture, relearn, and so you're starting over.
Now you know that I'm a band director.
Yes.
And so I have a question. It's a very important question. Are you a band head?
I am.
You are?
At flutist, and so, but more so than for myself, my granddaughter, Catherine Cecilia, named after myself. I'm just saying, she has been accepted at Virginia State.
Okay.
She actually plays tenor sax. To
Nice.
make something sound
Nice.
like something. And come on, phenomenal. Seriously, phenomenal. And I'm excited because she's a freshman. She's an upcoming freshman. And I look forward to homecoming in October.
What's your favorite college marching band? Come on,
It's
give
gonna
it to
be
me.
my baby. Well,
You know
of course,
what?
Langston is, but it's gonna be my grandbaby.
Okay, all right, I'll take that.
I can't give up my grandbaby
Okay,
now.
because that's where your grandbaby's
That's
gonna be.
right, yes.
So we're gonna go on record saying that
Yes.
Virginia State is
Is
your
it? At
favorite
this
college
point.
marching band.
At this
favorite college
point.
marching band. Okay, you know what? You stand on it.
I got to.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yes.
You stand on it.
Look,
Virginia
who
State.
would you have chosen?
Langston University.
Well, I know Langston is good.
That's my alma mater.
I know, I love it, but listen. And they were in the running for her. And they were out in Virginia. And so it just was like, it was.
Well, you know what? When Dr. Gordon watches this, because he watches videos, he's a band director there. He's gonna be like, he's gonna.
Hey,
like,
wait, Catherine.
Yeah, like
Catherine,
you missed one.
yes.
What high school did you go to? In Waterloo, right?
Waterloo. I went to West High.
West High.
Yes.
And then what about college?
Actually, for my PhD, I did the University of Oklahoma. But along the way, I did my undergraduate studies at Mount Mercy College in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
That's Iowa. While you were there, did you join a sorority?
I did not pledge until further along.
Okay.
And I did.
So are you a part of an organization?
Yes, I am a part of the
Okay,
Divine
wait, I have a
Line.
guess, but I don't want to guess.
Yeah,
So I'm going to allow
wait a minute. We gonna put a bet on this. what let's see. I'll come and direct your class if you're wrong. If you're wrong.
Okay, so I am going to take an educated guess
Okay.
and say that you are a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. All right. Okay. It's Ski-Wee. Okay, can I get a Ski-Wee? Let me get a real one. Can I get? Okay. That's where you draw a line. Okay, all right.
I didn't know. That's what it's about. You don't get that.
Yeah, you know, I've interviewed the president of Lance University a while back, and she's an Alpha Kappa Alpha, and she did the same thing. I said, "Can I get a ski wee?" She was like, "No." I was like, "That's okay." You know, and it seems like this wasn't a part of the this wasn't a part of the question, so I'm just going to ask it anyway. It seems that AKAs are having a moment. The superintendent for Oklahoma City Public School is an AKA. The Lance University president is AKA. Millwood Public Schools president, superintendent. Woods. How do you feel about that?
Being AKA or not, the sisterhood in itself is significant. And I'm removing AKA. And so what's exciting about it, have you ever read the book, The Shack?
The Shack?
But the end of the book, and I never give away the end of a book, but I'm going to give it away on today. It declares that God is a black woman.
Word?
What to say? And
right.
so, I say all that to say it is a time right now for African American females. Maybe AKA or not, but we just recently had a board meeting. And I'm just like, okay, where my deltas at? Okay, I see all this pink and green, where my deltas at? There was a significant amount of deltas that came out for the board meeting just because.
That's great.
You see what?
Yeah, that's so. You're right. So I guess I shouldn't have necessarily said a moment for AKA, but it's just a coincidence that you guys are AKAs. But even just for black women,
that's what I'm going on.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna stand on that. I am, and it's exciting. Oh, we had a blast with the radio, and was able to even share the importance of early enrollment, so we can have an opportunity to have a fair share at a highly qualified teacher.
Right.
That's what the difference is. We don't bring our babies till the last day or the day of, and I've already made decisions on where I'm placing people based off of the numbers.
Right.
You knew you were coming. I thought you were coming, but I can't go off of that. I can only go on regards of the warm bodies in the seats. So that same teacher, highly qualified teacher in this neighborhood, I had to move.
Right.
And
that's difficult decisions that you have to make. Speaking of that, so what was the first order of business since you've been hired?
That has been. It's been enrollment, and to ensure everyone understands the importance of enrollment, and with the communications department and Dr. Love's team, we are truly going to, with buses and hotspots, and enrolling our families. So if you don't come to us, we're going to go to you, because it's that important. And so that's what I'm definitely trying to get that message out, where enroll as soon as you can.
Right.
And so that not only do we have a seat for every child, but we need a seat with a name. I need to know who's coming.
Right.
Because there's some work I can do to prepare.
It used to be, how long you been with the district?
This is year 6.
This is year 6, and speaking of that, so what were you before superintendent?
Assistant soup here. And so that's what I was, assistant soup of elementary here. Prior to that, I was assistant soup in Lawton.
Okay.
Pre-K through 12.
I wanted to get that out there. It used to be where students, wherever you ended the school year, that's where you were just already pre-enrolled for the next. But I believe that stopped maybe 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. So they're making people re-enroll every year. And I understand the importance of it, because you need to know, because now with free choice, students go in, out, virtual, non-virtual, and with the OSSAA where they
So I'm going to share even a teachable moment for myself. It was shared that we say enrolled or registered. We do an automatic rollover.
Okay.
But until that parent signs their name, you're not registered.
Got it.
You see what I mean? It's not an official record until I have the parent signature.
Right.
So just those two vocabulary words, it's like, wait, well, I did that last year. We're enrolled. I was there. Why come they don't know? You are registered. You have to do that annually with a parent's signature. And the majority of that is for safety reasons. So I can, or you can, get a hold to a parent if something happens. Who do I notify? Because safety is number one.
Right.
And so
Okay. With the enrollment thing, what is your routine like as a superintendent? What is your daily routine?
That was my daily routine.
Other than getting dolled up and all that.
What you say,
Once you come through the door, what is your routine when you get to your office?
Yeah, one of the things, I am a systems leader, not only when it comes to the data and doing the job. I like systems in my daily walk. For instance, as I was raising my kids, you had to tell me by Wednesday what you were going to do for the weekend. I'm just saying, because I may have plans myself.
Right.
But once we had plans, you had to come back to the table and say if those plans changed, because I'm under this assumption. So as a superintendent, those who are probably in the closest inner circle, they know that. And so we script out our day, even to the point where we do takeaways. How'd your day go? I've got to keep a pulse and ensure they too are taking time for themselves, because I need them fully loaded.
Then once you do that, what's after that?
After, I'm gonna tell you this story.
All right.
And it's what I've always called the starfish, because as I can't save them all. Monday on my calendar, 3 o'clock, and I told him I'm gonna use his name, so I'm gonna use his name.
Okay.
I have permission. Nathan O'Connor. I was thinking about it. Nathan may have been probably in the top 10 of students who needed my attention. More I thought about it, he's in top 5. Nathan was a booger with the sugar. But in his eyes, you could tell. There was just something about Nathan. He'd come in the front door, run out the back door. I mean, but until you spend time with someone and you kind of get to know them, Nathan would come in and I'd have a clipboard. And on that clipboard, it would have things for him to do. And it's elementary. Yeah, but in between the things for him to do may be a sentence that he need to grammatically correct, and at the bottom would be a math problem. Always there for Nathan. That was the thing how we had to connect. I mean, and on the checklist it may be check the restroom. And as he went along, he could actually then start reading the clock and he'd put the time down. I mean,
nice.
Booger with the sugar, but he would pull the fire alarm, he'd tear up a teacher's desk and flip a desk. Wouldn't even know why. Nathan came this past Monday to say thank you.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, what you say, Jesus. He had his 5-month-old baby with his wife and told her I needed to introduce you to Dr. Polk. I mean to tell you, and his mom, they still live in Lawton.
Mm-hmm.
He's a mechanic, certified mechanic, and you know what he told me? I still have a clipboard today. By the grace